Hello, everybody. I welcome you to the Challenge Foundation page once again. In my last video, I discussed stigma as one of the numerous challenges that persons with disability face. Today, I want to continue with same subject or topic, stigma. I described in my previous video stigma as that strong shame, that strong disgrace that is attached to one's condition or one's circumstances. And I gave examples of how this stigma affects persons with disabilities. I gave you some few examples of how when a person with disability, goes to school to acquire education, afterwards that person is discriminated against, in an attempt to look for a job. I also gave an example of those of them who are into entrepreneurship, or those of them who are into a trade. People do not patronize their services, due to that mindset we have about persons with disabilities. And today, I would like to continue with how stigma affects persons with disabilities in various aspects. Some time ago, I made a video about how Ghanaians abroad, or let me say some Africans abroad, pass such discriminatory, statements about persons with disabilities. And one woman on Facebook called me privately to tell me how some Ghanaians living in the UK describe her as teacher na ochra wo bodamfuor school no. This is somebody who has been to school to acquire knowledge, master's degree or degree, just to come and teach in a special school. It means she is special, because this is somebody who has that passion to acquire knowledge and then impart that knowledge on children with disabilities, or to help children with disabilities. And for you to see there and describe her as the woman who teaches in mad people's school, or the woman who teaches in mad children's school, that is ignorance in the highest order. Ignorance is worse than even having a disability. To me, I think that ignorance that will make you to describe a special teacher as obia ochre bodamfuor, ochre ade or bodamfuor school, no, that ignorance is serious than even having a disability. Yes. And I thought that traveling out does not only mean that you are going to look for the money-making opportunities. I think that we must be able to integrate. We must be able to develop ourselves. We must be able to develop our brain and then in turn impart it back home. Yes, but some of us, we do not integrate. We do not learn anything. We still carry those bad attitude from home, and this is what we practice abroad. I don't think that any white person will see, any normal white person will see a person with disabilities or children, or will refer to a special school as a bodamfuor school. I don't think any normal white person will do that. And you stigmatize the woman, you stigmatize the sister who acquired knowledge, to teach in a special school to help children with disabilities. And you think that the woman is supposed to be stigmatized rather than you. You that you are ignorant. In fact, in Krasisemino edosu ewo abruchiri among the Africans, in Krasisemino edosu too much. Uti ho ama obi akwa abruchiri, obi aba abruchiri abeko school, we hu nyansa so nku school na ombua nkwala sebi omuwo disability. And you see there and you describe her, say, sister na or chirade ewo bodam for nkwala omo bodam school no. I mean, how could you? You see, and these are some of the things that some of us do. We stigmatize people who are associated or who are related to persons with disabilities. We stigmatize couples of persons with disabilities. And those of them who do not have that strong heart or who are not committed to the relationship, they eventually leave the relationship because we call them all sort of names just because they are married to a person with disability. And today I'm appealing to all Ghanaians or all Africans abroad that we must not only be looking for the money-making opportunities, we must be able to integrate, we must be able to learn, we must be able to develop our mindset, our thinking capacity. We must be able to develop it. And we should also be careful with some of the statements that we pass about people's circumstances. There is a popular saying that goes, "He that is down need fear no fall." No one knows tomorrow. Don't make mockery of someone's circumstances. And this is the same thing we do when there are a lot of parents with children with autism, children with Down syndrome, children with cerebral palsy who are unable to bring out their children. They are afraid of the unknown. That fear from society, how society will refer to them, how society will describe them because of some of this attitude. So they keep the children indoors, and some of them do a whole lot of bad things to their children. These days, I think some few people are trying their best. I see them on Facebook talking about their children's disability, and this serve as sort of encouragement for others to also, come out to talk about their problems, you see. And so even that one, I think that with that, I think that there are a lot more of them who are still, they still don't have that courage to come out and speak about their children's disability. They are unable to come out with their children, because of some of the comments that some of us pass about persons with disability or children with disabilities. And today I'm appealing to everyone out there. We must be careful with the kind of comments that we pass about children with disability, about parents with children with disability, about persons with disabilities in general. This is somebody who went to school to acquire knowledge, to help in a special school, to teach in a special school. And you see there and you describe her as Sister Na or Tradie Ewo bodamfuor sukuno. You are stigmatizing the woman. She doesn't have any disability herself, but she's only associated with them because she teaches there, and you are still stigmatizing her. And these are some of the things that we do. We call people all sort of names, people who are related to persons with disabilities, people who have some sort of connection with persons with disabilities. And some of these comments are very, very pathetic. We will continue to talk about it because I have experienced it, and out of my experience, I will continue to talk about it. We will continue to talk about it until we realize that there is some sort of impact or to change people's mindsets, people's thinking about persons with disabilities. We are only special people. We are special people, and we don't deserve those discriminatory statements from you. We need your support. We need your love. Show people who are associated with us, show them love, show them respect. If today is the first time you are coming across our page, please, I will appeal to you to go to Facebook and look for the Challenge Foundation page. Follow it, like it, and share the video. This is the only support I'm asking from you. Try to share our video. We share with you some of our experiences, our challenges. We also celebrate persons with disabilities who have overcome all odds to become successful in life. Thank you very much. God bless you.